Good morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, I had a voice for radio, so today I'm going to be showing you another edition of Pokemon trading card game news. There's been quite a lot of it lately, apparently. It's only been a couple of days since I did my last video showing you a whole bunch of new cards. I'll pop a link to that one in the description. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, we've got some more news to talk about. And as far as I'm concerned, when there's Pokemon trading card game news to talk about, in comes Wassy. And we're going to start off by looking at some exclusive new products which are going to be sold on PokemonCenter.com, including this playmat. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this playmat. Now, I don't need to tell you all the amazing things, but I'm going to go through it anyway. There's a Litwick. Litwick's awesome. There is a Mimikyu. Mimikyu's awesome. We've got kind of a vampire Litten. I'm quite a fan of Litten. We've got Poplio with a pumpkin nose, and as you all know, I am on hashtag Team Poplio. We've got Eevee in a top hat and an Umbreon cape, which is pretty awesome. And then, of course, the best thing about the playmat, Bewear dressed like a Dusclops. Not entirely sure why we need this, but we do. It's going to be $25. It's being sold exclusively on PokemonCenter.com. And with my birthday coming up on Friday, I'm trying to convince my parents, wife, etc., to figure out a way to get this to me from the US, because PokemonCenter.com will not ship outside the US. Thank you very much for that. There's also a binder coming out, or in fact, two of them, but they were kind of used as playmats, the same artwork last year, so they're not particularly exciting. There's one with Pikachu and Mimikyu, and there's one that's got some quite nice artwork on. If you need a new binder, I don't know, maybe $17, go for it. We finally have a clear image of the Pokemon Trainers XY collection. Now, this is going to be the one that brings you the obscene amount of full arts, and I actually made a video about this. And in the video, I basically asked, would you spend $80 on Pokemon cards? To which the answer from my viewers, to nobody's great surprise, was yes, of course I would, and I have done, usually several times. Can't blame them, I'm in that position too. You're getting a whole bunch of full arts here, and now we have an image of it. Except it's not actually costing $80, it's costing $100. Having said that, you get 14 full art promo cards, including N, that's still legal nowadays, so a lot of people are going to want that. Including Shaman, which, okay, is expanded only, but look at it. And my personal favourite, the ridiculous full art Blacksmith. Yes, I know, Blacksmith is expanded only, but look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Look at it. We've also got some other currently legal cards, like Delinquent and Team Flare Grunt. So these aren't all expanded only. They can be used in Standard. You also get a big box, a metal Pikachu coin. Please be careful flipping that on a table of cards. 2 sets of sleeves, one with Xerneas, one with Yveltal, 2 booster packs, and 2 sets of dice. And I love that it's a $100 box that comes with 2 boosters. That still amuses me, ladies and gentlemen. But if you're buying this, you're buying it for the 14 full art cards, so, you know, go nuts if you are so inclined. Now, speaking of new products of which we have images now, the Shining Legends Collector's Chest tin. And with this, and it's just like the tin we've seen before, it depends if you have kids. If you do have kids, this is a great present for them. You get a notepad and some stickers and pencils, which kids like, but you also get like a little metal box to hold cards in, or a lunchbox to take to school. That is pretty awesome. Otherwise, you get 5 booster packs of Shining Legends, the new set, a little collector's album, and 3 promo cards. It's not the best value if you just want the stuff. However, it is pretty cool if you want the tin and all of that. Now, in terms of the promo cards here, you've got a Pikachu, which is the same one that came out in the Alolan Raichu and Lycanroc trainer kit, except on Galaxy Foil promo paper, which is quite nice. And you're also getting a Latias and a Latios, both from Shining Legends. Although if you look at the Latios, that is actually artwork that Japan hasn't had yet. So this is some exclusive artwork that we've got, or we will have, which Japan doesn't. I should mention this is coming out on November the 17th, same weekend as Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, same weekend as the London International Championships. Now, in terms of Latios and Latias, they're from Shining Legends. We've looked at these before. They're not particularly amazing, but I will put links in the description to videos where I go into these cards in more detail. Latias gives Latios free retreat, and for 1 psychic energy, 30 damage, heal 30 from each of your bench. Pretty good if someone's using a Tapu Koko. And Latios for a double colourless energy does 30 to the active, 30 to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So that's decent in the early game for spreading a bit of damage around. Neither of them are amazing, but there's little uses we could make use of here or there. But like I've said, if you want more information, go check out the videos in the comments. Now the good news is we are being shown Crimson Invasion blisters. The free pack blisters look like this, and you are getting a Decidueye, which is a reprint of the one from Sun and Moon, or a Lucario, which is a reprint from the one in Burning Shadows. Now, Decidueye here is decidedly unexciting. 60 damage on a coin flip for 1 energy is not great. 120 for free energy is okay, but you're self-damaging. I'm not terribly buying it. Maybe if you're playing Decidueye GX, you could put one of these in as a tech, because you can do 120 for free energy, including a double colourless, which you will be playing because Decidueye uses double colourless and is generally paired with Alolan Ninetales, which uses double colourless. I could see it as a tech, but generally there's better cards to play. And the Lucario is exciting because the ability basically says that when you evolve it, you prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks, including damage to this Pokemon the following turn. Would be really good if it didn't cost free fighting energy. You could use Wishful Baton to help here. Devolution Spray, so you always end up evolving a Lucario every turn, but the energy cost is just way too high. Wishful Baton is going to be discarded using Field Blower, and you're going to have a very sad time indeed. I did a video about Lucario, check that one out in the description. I like it, but it's just too expensive in terms of energy cost. And we also have the 1-pack blisters that I am way more excited about because the cards are way better. We are getting the Golisopod from Guardians Rising and the Dhelmise from Guardians Rising, both of which have alternate artwork. Now you can see on the screen right now, I have given you the artwork from Guardians Rising next to the promo artwork. I will make you decide which one you like a little bit more, but generally I only really feel strongly about the Dhelmise here. I adore the artwork of Dhelmise from Guardians Rising, and I like the one here, but it's nowhere near as good. Having said that, they're both playable cards. Dhelmise's ability allows all your metal Pokemon to do an extra 10 damage, and the attack's rubbish, but you just use it for the ability. And then Golisopod, 130 HP, but it takes 30 less from attacks, which is quite nice. And then, of course, it's got a useful attack, 80 damage, but 150 to an EX or a GX, 180 with a choice band, for a grass double colourless. Some people are playing this with the Golisopod GX, which is seeing a lot of play at the moment. But honestly, most people at the moment with Golisopod aren't actually playing this. So I don't know if it's going to see play in the future. And actually, I've thought about it more, and I do much prefer the Golisopod from the set. So actually, I much prefer the set version of both of these artworks. But you know what, ladies and gentlemen? I still love the fact that both of these borderline playable cards are going to be available as promos, because it means they're going to be easier to get hold of. And the final piece of news is just going to make you all jealous. But we are getting, and by we I mean not us, Japan, definitely not us, are getting these Eevee cards with Eevee dressed up as all the different evolutions. Is that not one of the cutest things you've ever seen in your life? You can't have it. I mean, you just have to find someone in Japan who can hook you up, or go on eBay. You know you're going to be able to buy these for massively above the odds. But ladies and gentlemen, look how beautiful they are. It is utterly amazing. And I thought that was a really nice way to end the video. So, hopefully you're now up to date with all of the stuff that's coming out, all of the things that are going to be trying to vie for your wallet's attention. As I've always said, ladies and gentlemen, I want people to be able to watch this channel and know everything that's going on in Pokemon, be it competitively, new releases, new promo cards, whatever it is. My aim is to hook you lovely ladies and gentlemen up. But let me know in the comment section what you think about all this stuff. Go nuts, be nice. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWassy, and Twitch at twitch.tv/PTCGRadio. That's where the live action happens. If you want to support the channel, get some bonus pods, etc., you can do so at patreon.com/PTCGRadio, and I think you should, but we all know that I'm biased. And by far the most important thing, as always, look after yourselves until next time. Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.